I'm Blake.
I'm Ethan, and you're watching
Death and Delirium. And we're back with a new guest.
Hello everybody, my name is Bailey. I am the old lady as referred to on this podcast
Old lady.
previously. I'm Blake's girlfriend of 3 years. We been together for quite some time.
Yeah,
it feels like forever.
Yep.
Really.
Yeah.
Like since I've known you guys.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Everybody's always like, because we just don't ever post, like the last post we ever have done was my senior prom.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
same.
like, people are always like, are you guys still together? And we're
That's
like,
awesome.
Yeah. We're still going strong. Don't worry about us, guys.
And welcome back, Kay, from season 1,
Yeah.
episode 13, I believe.
Yep.
And yeah.
Back
It's
for
like
season,
season
back for
girly
season
episode.
2. Back for season
It is
2.
a
All
girly
right, so
episode, I'm not
me and
gonna
Blake are
lie.
gonna shoot real quick for
Yeah.
evens.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, go.
Alright.
He's cooking me on the shoot, bro. He got me last week too.
You just get it. I won.
That was Ethan's hand doing it.
You
by
guys
the way.
watch me win.
We'll edit in your hand doing it.
That's funny.
Also,
Hey, baby.
Today,
There's my it's Sunday. It's Sunday. Usually we be
Let's go.
recording on the Fridays, but we switching it up.
I'm
Switching
repping
it
the
up.
podcast today.
there we go. I'm
Always.
repping a brand.
Some brand.
Yeah, whatever. Lame. Walmart.
No name brand. Yeah.
But all right, let's get into some topics.
How's our
Shall we?
mic looking over there?
Looks great. You guys sound great.
Make sure you guys can hear about those. Good. But
I'm gonna have to remember to lean.
Yeah, just remember that you gotta stay like here. So just like go into it a little bit. All right. So first topic. Future.
okay.
How are we feeling about the future? Where do you guys see yourself in 10, 15 years time?
Like individually or as a couple? Both.
Both. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll
I'll
get
let you
both.
go first. Where do you see yourself?
Well,
Individually?
individually, I'm currently a double major at the University of Cincinnati, and I hope to have a job in the policing division of some sort, working with behavioral analytics. That is really what and my goal is to hopefully work for the city of Cincinnati. But if I have to travel, I won't be mad.
Okay.
Heck yeah.
And then you guys already know what my future looks like. Shit, I've talked about that multiple times on here. This podcast. My future has kind of changed here recently. I might be looking into working like long time with her dad. He does like small electrician work. He owns his own company, and then I'm still trying to lock in with the crypto, with the day trading. But
Yeah.
it's tough. It's tough streets out here.
Yeah.
I might start a gambling addiction too after last
I
night.
mean, you might as well.
I made my entire week
Yeah.
paycheck right there last night, so it was calling my name.
I mean,
You gave us
you
some
get pretty good at it.
inspiration.
It did.
Yeah.
They know how to draw you in. That's for
Kay was like, I mean, we could go like once a week.
just once a week. What's once a
Just
week
like
gonna
get
hurt?
good at it.
Just $100 once a week. You
Yeah,
could go up
right.
like $500.
We talked about it last night. There's a limit. Once
Yeah.
you hit that limit, if you
You
win,
have to
great.
walk
If
away.
you lose, you
No,
gotta go.
And see, we both looked at each other and we were down horrendous last night.
At one point, we
at
were-
one point, we both were down like.
We had like $20 each in
Each.
chips.
And we
Oh.
both kind of looked at each other because we never sit right next to each other when we gamble together.
It's just like bad.
It's just like, I don't know. It's just bad juju for both of us. We gotta gamble separately, but not separately.
like at the same table.
Same table, just not
Yeah.
right next to each other.
Noted.
That's
But,
fair. That's funny. We literally were like, as soon as we walk in, we should like split up.
Yeah,
Just like,
He
just
said
like
we
see
should put
each
on
other.
some sunglasses.
Yes.
Like,
no, low
Or just
key,
like catch
same
each other.
poker face.
All look
And
across
so
the
we
table.
always sit down at like chairs not next to each other, and we like looked at each other across the table, and we kind of were like,
It's not looking
Damn.
too hot.
it ain't looking good
We
tonight.
might be losing
like,
our 100 and
we
walking out
might
of
be
here.
just, and like we were having fun. We
Yeah, it
were
was
playing
still
with people we knew, so like it wasn't a
T-Shaw
bad time.
and Ashcraft came up there.
Oh, that's
And they
sick.
sat
Yeah.
down at the
I
table
wish
and
I would
played
have
with
kept
us.
up there.
Yeah,
Dude,
so,
we won everybody money. They won money too. They went up.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
everybody
awesome.
went up. Yeah.
So
night.
it wasn't a bad time either way. If we would have lost, it would have been fine. We still had fun. But then
did
he
turn it
started
around.
going up, and then I was struggling. I was hanging in there for a while.
Getting chips
Like,
here and there, losing
I
chips
kept
here and
getting- We were
there.
playing the free bets, so I kept getting to push 22. So when the dealer hits 22, you like they don't take your money, but you don't win money either.
Okay.
So you get to keep what you put down.
So you guys are gonna be like professional gamblers. That's what the
soon.
future looks like.
You're soon.
15 years.
You're gonna see us in
You guys
Vegas.
see it now.
We're gonna be Mickey Mace, the next
Oh,
Mickey.
that's funny. Well, what do we
Yeah.
think?
Yeah,
like,
so like
couple
together, yeah,
wise?
as a couple. I mean, I don't know. What do you?
I mean,
We've talked about this
obviously,
multiple times, yeah,
we plan on definitely letting me finish college and getting through college before we think about
Any like big
For
life
sure.
big life
decisions.
decisions
Yeah.
like marriage or anything
Kids
like
or
that.
a
So I
house.
want to. Yeah, I want to graduate and then figure out where my career is going to go from there. And we kind of want to travel after I graduate.
Yeah, I think after she graduates, we're gonna take like 2 years, maybe get like a camper and just go around the United States.
Oh
And
yeah.
That'd be
just
so
see every
fun.
state.
Yeah.
Maybe try and get out of the United States.
Oh, yeah.
Travel like globally a
Yeah,
little bit.
so
We
I
want to take our
definitely
dog everywhere.
Yeah, we want to take our dog with us.
We definitely want to take our dog everywhere we go.
So, because, I don't know, he just feels like he deserves to see the world.
Yeah.
And then after we do like the 2 years of traveling, probably come back to home,
Mm-hmm.
find a house, settle down, get a house,
Heck yeah.
start living life, start
Yep.
That's gonna be the hardest part.
American
becoming a
dream.
family.
I mean, depending on what like happens economically
yeah.
here and there.
No.
Yeah, because after the 2 year
Yeah.
traveling period, we could either be dead broke or like set.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for real.
It also depends on, like, where my career takes me.
Yeah.
So, like,
We could end up in like
yeah.
Florida,
Yeah.
Or out in Colorado.
somewhere
With-
crazy.
That'd be
Yeah.
awesome.
That would be
So,
awesome. I wouldn't mind living somewhere else other than Lawrenceburg, Indiana for a little while, to be honest. Like,
I'm not
I love my
keen on
hometown.
it.
Don't get me wrong. I love my hometown.
Yeah.
But, like, I want to experience like in a completely different community, culture. Like, just put me in something where I've never been before, where I'm
Yeah.
completely uncomfortable, and like I just feel like that's good for the brain, for the
Oh, yeah.
body, like as a human being. It's just
For
good
sure.
you.
I want to get one of those ice plunge things.
Yes.
Have
Okay.
you ever-
Start doing
They
ice
got-
baths.
They're like $2,000,
but they're badass.
They got 'em on
so
TikTok
cool.
Shop.
They're constantly like frozen ice,
Yes.
and then you just get in every morning.
5 minutes.
and then you're literally up for the whole day.
Yeah, and like, dude, the benefits for that is actually crazy.
You like don't
Your
need
blood
caffeine after
flow.
that.
You don't need caffeine. It makes your brain start like producing more.
But it's hell
brain
for
cells.
5 minutes. Have you guys ever done it?
Yeah, I used to do
Yeah.
them for wrestling all the time.
I used to do it for my ankles in
Yeah.
basketball,
Yeah.
and I would just sit there and just be like, that was the worst pain.
Oh no, I did full body for wrestling. Full body. We had like the full tanks.
I never did
Yeah,
that.
I
I
had
can
to
imagine
go.
doing that in winter when
Yeah.
it's dead cold outside.
That would be fire though, because then when you get out, it's not like it's not such an extreme change when you get back out of the water.
Yeah.
It's so
yeah,
cold.
when you go
So
outside,
cold,
you're
you're just
To where if it's like summer, dude, you get out and you're like, buh,
yeah,
I'm freezing. It's hot. What's going on? Your brain's lost.
yeah.
Yeah, I had
That's
a bad back, and so playing basketball with a bad back, it just like they made me do one every day before I was allowed to practice. Like I would just sit there, and he would just put ice packs all down my back, and I would sit there with like the stim machine on.
Mm-hmm.
That
I
was
might
the
have
worst.
to like invest in one of those, bro.
Dude,
That
I
was-
really
that
want
was
to
bad.
get one of those tanks. We should do that. We should split and get
You
one.
just have one. We'll put it in the
That'd be
basement
sick.
of our house.
Do an episode
Dude,
in
When
a-
we move the pod to
Full
Blake's house, we'll literally set the thing right here, and I'll just get right out of my bed
And just hop right
Just be
into
like,
it.
Oh man,
Oh, that'd be,
That's funny.
That'd be pimp.
but
But
quick.
yeah, that's where we see ourselves.
Honorable mention, quick, just because I thought about it. Aurora Fair. We talked about it briefly, but we're gonna be there,
Legit.
all of us. So you'll get to meet Bailey and Kaylee, and I think it'd be really fun. So you guys should pull up.
And we're gonna
So-
set it. We're actually gonna have like a whole tent there. We're gonna have a booth. We're gonna
Not
be selling.
but
Yeah. We're gonna
just
be,
a table.
Yeah, just a table. We're gonna be selling shirts.
a pop-up camp.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say we'll have to put like a
Little
umbrella. Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna be selling shirts, giving away stickers. We're gonna try and do an actual episode while we're there, just to kind of let everybody see what it is.
Yeah, dude. We'll
Behind
have,
the scenes
Outside of the
action.
studio.
I have like 3 hats left, 2 or 3. So I'm gonna set those up. Those are first come first serve, and we
Yeah.
only have 3, so we're gonna make those 25 for now. Sorry if you hate us, but we
They're
gotta
nice. They're nice
some
hats,
kind of
dude.
profit, and they're nice stitched quality hats. So we got that $20 shirts,
A lot of shirts.
unheard of.
Yeah, colors.
When have you gotten a $20 shirt, bro?
That's like
A while.
that has
A
the
while.
design that ours has on it. Like,
Come on.
let's
Yeah.
be real. Let's be
with
real.
the barcode on it too.
Exactly.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So you guys definitely show up, be there, pop out, support. We would love to
sure.
see every single one of our subscribers there. We have what 200 and
277 as of today. Which
277.
that always goes up and down.
I
so
plan on seeing 277 of you guys there,
even if you're out of state or
Travel.
country.
all the way here just to come see us. Oh, dude, do we have any like
Yeah,
out
we
of
have
country viewers?
2% is United Kingdom. Shout out, y'all.
Yo, shout out to UK.
1% is Germany.
Man, the man. That was funny. Germany?
Yeah.
Really?
I thought that was really cool too. There was one from what?
There was an
Like some kind of
Australia.
Asian country.
Really?
It was like something Asia Pacific or something like that, and I was like, what?
Shout out you, bro. That's pimp.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to start like we're gonna have to do like some Mr. Beast type
Some
shit.
dubbed.
That's what I'm
episodes.
saying. We're like we translate it for like
Yeah.
Asian or what? Well, what is that language? I feel like an idiot right now.
Asian?
What's the language of the Asian people?
Chinese.
Chinese. There we
There's
go.
so many.
There is a
Well,
lot.
I-
China as a country
I
speaks
do-
Chinese, but then Taiwan speaks Taiwanese. So like there's different
Is it
and
Taiwanese? Is
Japanese.
that how you say that?
Yeah.
And yeah,
fact
Japanese. There's
check that.
Japanese, but then like, there's those that sound like the place that they're from like Japan and Japanese.
Yeah.
But then like there'll be a random one and they'll be like, oh no, they speak English. And you're
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
what?
It's like Spain. They actually don't speak Spanish. They speak English. There.
Yeah, that's. And then like there's what is it in Canada? There's people that are French.
Yeah.
Like
Like
that's
full
Yeah.
French.
like a lot of
Well,
Canada is
yeah,
French
well,
people.
That's like when like all of like the big like wars back in the day were going
Yeah.
on. That's where the French came over and like set up like their whole like ground with like in Canada, and so they call it like I don't even know like what like the specific term for it is, but it's like Canadian French. It's like what they call it. So it's like it's not like how French would sound if you go over to France, but it's like their version.
of their version of French speaking.
Gotcha.
But so yeah,
Thank-
where do you guys? I want to kind of throw that question back on you
No,
guys.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
your turn.
sidetracked. Where do you see yourself personally and as a couple in
Probably
5 to 10 years?
close to the same thing. I mean, we want to travel as well, but stay in America.
You don't want to go outside.
I
of
mean,
the
we
US?
want to see like we've always wanted to go to Greece.
Yeah.
Like that's always
That'd
been
be
really
fire.
cool. We've always wanted,
Leaning
always
Tower.
talked
I'd
about
like
that.
to go to like some like unheard of, unpopular ones too.
Okay.
Like
So,
Greenland,
Okay, I'm
like
really.
Denmark. I heard
Iceland.
that they live like elite lives there. The way like their work life. Sorry, I keep forgetting. Their work life. They're just like
Completely different.
genuinely happy people.
Yeah.
I want to go to Amsterdam. That's where I want to go.
Yeah, Amsterdam would
be
be really
key.
nice. I always wanted to go to Germany
Germany.
or Russia.
Nope.
No.
I'd go to Russia.
Russia
No.
for like 2 days.
Dude.
I feel like the people there would be scary.
Yeah.
Yep.
They'd be like,
Like
shut.
What's
Yeah.
Bert's movie that he did?
The machine.
Yeah. No, I'm good.
The machine is fire.
No.
no.
Yeah. So
No hate or anything. I just like
So you guys
don't want to not ever see America again.
Yeah.
That's kind of what it gives.
Yeah.
Pretty
It's
much.
giving.
Maybe you come back, maybe you don't.
It's giving.
Some Brittany Griner type.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're actually there. And then dude, I don't even want to talk about that.
And then she's just like stuck forever.
Yeah, but then we got her back. But at what cost?
Individually, though, I mean,
Here's
I
a
feel
bomber.
like- I feel like, man, I just tried to get it to the end of the week.
Okay.
So, I mean, long term, if you would have asked me this last year, I would have had no
Completely
idea.
different answer.
Yeah, because I
It
switched
changes.
jobs
For sure.
earlier this year. So now that I'm kind of where I'm at now, I mean, I'm still learning. Like, there's still new things every day. And I'm outside all day, which I feel like is really nice.
It is. It has its ups and downs.
Yeah, 100%.
Because just like being inside all day has its disadvantages and advantages.
Yeah.
It's annoying.
So I don't know. I mean, as far as like work and career, I mean, I'd like to stick it out kind of
Where
where,
you
I'm
are.
at.
Okay.
But the cool thing with that, and we can kind of, backpack that off of traveling because there's so many signoramas around the country.
Around the, yeah, true.
And
You could go
every
anywhere,
freaking state's
really.
got-
You
Gotta-
always just grab cars in the garage too.
Exactly. Exactly. We just start our own business.
Just be like, hit me up if you guys want your golf
We got-
cart wrap.
D&D podcasting, D&D rapping.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
yeah.
We just start our own company.
I'd like for the podcast to blow up so we could just chill.
Yeah.
That'd
Just-
be nice.
Just making videos for you guys every week.
What would be your first huge purchase if it blew up?
A big house.
Yeah.
Right now?
I feel like I'd get a Mac Pro.
2014 Mustang GT500
Really?
in all black with 20-inch wheels
Car to show up to the podcast.
with headers,
I'm with you.
exhaust
I think
pipe, all of
I
it.
would get a house.
I'd get
800 horsepower to the freaking wheels.
bad. I'd get Adobe Photoshop and Adobe Prime.
No, honestly,
And I'd get a
I would buy like a really nice camera for the podcast for
like
real.
a movie camera.
Yeah, like a big shoulder camera.
I'd also buy a person
to stand
who
there.
could stand there and use it.
Yeah, we would not. We would probably honestly
a
splurge on the
producer for-
podcast.
get a
Yeah,
team.
we would get a
Yeah.
producer, manager, all that.
That's
That's like our next big step for real.
frick, dude.
But I think our
We need
dog,
someone.
a
We need
producer.
this, bro.
No, but I think
Bad
our
producer.
dog really deserves a fenced-in yard. Do you not?
Yes,
Or-
he does.
or,
He does.
Hey, acreage.
Yeah.
That's what.
Free roam.
Speaking of future, bro, we kind of talked about
Oh yeah.
one thing. So we want to go to Greece.
Yes.
We want to travel, but right now for thinking the future, next few years or 5 years, we want to save, get a car for Kay, get a house for us, and then obviously get married,
Okay.
and then which. I'm not getting married in a church.
No,
Sorry.
I want to do it like
I wanna get
outside.
married. We want to
Yeah.
get married in like the woods,
Yeah.
but not like.
Yeah.
I want it to be like
Fairy tales and
classy, like
rainbows.
pretty green.
No,
like,
we just went to my cousin's wedding.
Oh.
Literally, like.
Was it like that?
That was
Days
banging,
ago,
by
and
the
it was
way.
exactly how you're describing it.
Kind of yellow, like
yeah,
lights.
no, they
hanging
had like
on
they
the
had like
side.
a
Beautiful.
huge flower arch, and it was right on a creek, and like the water was flowing, and then
Yeah.
yeah, it was
Butterflies were
banging.
flying around.
Yeah,
It was
banging.
sick. It was.
That's
There was-
beautiful.
Yeah, it was so.
They had a
pretty.
DJ set up down there, and he was
Oh.
playing Taylor Swift.
Oh.
She's in love with Taylor Swift. The bride
She's
was.
a Swiftie.
I think we also want to do a thing where we've been collecting records like vinyls.
Mm.
So when we get our reception, we'll have them sitting on tables for people to grab.
Okay, like
Like
kind of
party
look at.
favor.
People can grab a.
Oh, that's sick.
That's actually
That's
so
sick.
cool.
They actually at the wedding we just went to. I'm probably gonna steal this from them because it was genius. So each table was obviously numbered,
Okay.
and for each number they had pictures of when they were that years old.
Yeah,
So like for
table
table
10.
5, it was
That's
like
so cute.
us when we were 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was cool.
And then
It was super cool.
yeah.
I was like, I'm definitely stealing that idea, bro.
Bad.
Shout out
Bad.
Amber
That's
and
cute.
Liam Penny.
Oh,
Ah.
congratulations.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
So
But
where do you
yeah,
see yourself
getting,
individually?
Getting married, and then we don't want kids, so that's
No
where
kids.
the
At right now.
travel part comes in.
Okay.
Yeah.
So once we're settled into a home, we'll probably get some cash flow going and
Get like a camper.
get a
RV.
or just like a freaking Toyota Sierra and freaking just deck it out in the back or something.
Yeah,
Like a
that'd be
full
sick.
Dodge
Absolutely
van
not.
or a Ford Sprinter.
Dude,
bro.
I'm
Yes.
so sorry. You will never catch me in a minivan. Ever.
What? Minivans
No,
are fire.
not a
dude.
Honda Odyssey.
Depends
Ever.
on-
Nothing like that. No. Like a
I'd rather-
Sprinter van. Like these are like big vans.
Yeah.
Like
Uh,
they look like the
like
double
a Ford
decker.
Transit would be literally perfect.
Yes.
If we
With a roof
decide
Like what
to
Josh
not have
drives.
kids, there's no reason to have a
big-
car that big.
If
Oh,
it was
just
a
for
transit,
travel.
we would have like a bed in it, and it would have like storage,
He's saying like a
Toilet,
travel bus.
so we could travel in
Oh.
the United States.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That'd be
No.
fun.
it'd
That's
be like
kinda
our
what we
travel
wanna do,
van.
but
That
we
would be
wanna-
our project.
We want to do like a whole camper.
So there's like
That'd be
there's
sick.
these things you can buy for your truck where you like put it on the bed of your truck and it's like a whole house damn near.
Kind of.
And it, like
a tiny.
it comes up and it
Oh,
goes
yeah.
over the
Tiny
front,
home.
the top of your truck on the hood.
That's
And
all you
like,
need when you're traveling, dude.
dude, that's all we can
Literally
pull over
just-
anywhere.
And our dog sleeps in our bed with us, so he doesn't need anywhere.
Aw.
He doesn't need anywhere to go. So
Just a big baby.
he
Yeah.
is just a big old baby.
75-pound baby.
That's
Shoot,
awesome.
that dude's heavy.
Hey, he's thinning out.
He's trying to. We've
You
been
don't
kind of
leave
cutting
my
back.
chunky
We've been
monkey
cutting back
alone.
his portions.
His
Portion
food
size.
intake.
Yeah. Bro's
Yeah.
getting chunky.
But yeah, my biggest thing is like personally is like getting my own home
Yeah.
because I want to get a house for
Yeah.
sure.
You don't have any like maybe like any other hobbies that you would like to maybe fulfill more or
Dude
go
has
after
never.
harder?
He has a new hobby every other week
Yeah, I'm
that
pretty
he
sure
gets
I'm
fixated.
bad.
That he gets
I'm pretty
fixated
crazy
on.
with hobbies. As you can tell by the Legos.
Yeah.
But
Stupid.
so, that's
We
a lot
worked
of-
hard on
that's a lot
that.
of money.
I know one.
We worked hard on that, and that was
I
cool.
miss the drums bad,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna wait till we get a house to
Then
like,
set
get
up like
back
a
into
whole
that
drum. Yeah.
because yeah, money's tight.
I know one that you're excited about coming back up.
What's that? Oh, bad.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Ski
Come on.
season.
Skiing,
Come
yeah.
on.
Oh,
That is like the best time of the year, dude. Getting
Yeah.
off work, hitting up your boys. Yo,
This is so fun.
Yeah.
let's meet at the slopes.
Yeah.
All right. Couple hours of skiing, dude. It's a great workout. Yep. You're freaking hanging out with your buddies
Yep.
and your girls, hanging out, having a blast. Freaking, it's fire.
Yeah, it's always fun. I'm trying to get Kay to try skiing or stuff.
Have you ever tried either one?
I have not.
No.
I've went tubing.
I'll tell you this.
That's about it.
Skiing
So much easier to learn.
is easier to learn but harder to master.
Yeah.
And snowboarding's harder to learn but easier to master. So it's like I've always liked skiing better just because like it's easier to learn. And then there's like the ceiling's a lot higher on it, I feel like. So it's like once you learn how to ski, you know how to ski forever, but then like you can always get better at skiing.
Oh yeah.
To where like snowboarding, it's like, okay, all you really do is switch.
You kind of have to be
Go back.
really good at snowboarding to be able to snowboard. Snowboarding's so hard to learn that like once you actually have learned snowboarding, you're so good to the point where you're like, all right, let me try.
What
like,
more is there to do?
Yeah.
Like all I can do is a switch 180 backflip.
Yeah.
To where like
I don't
skis,
know.
you're like
If I would even want to
You
do.
cross.
we're doing all kinds of
Snowboarding.
grabs, yeah.
I had a little skateboarding phase,
Oh yeah, I feel like everybody
and
went through
my
that.
dad used to skateboard like all through high school. So he was like, "You're just gonna have to eat shit a lot, and if you keep doing it, then you'll be
You'll
good."
get better.
I ate shit like 3 times, and my right leg, one of those times that I fell, was like purple.
Oh.
I had a white sweatshirt on. I had like grass stains all the way up. I was like, I'm good.
I'm alright.
This is not for me. I am not this. Yeah, and I already bruise so easily anyway. So I was like, you know what? Next hobby. I'm good.
Next
I
topic.
started making blankets instead.
I started
Really
making
fire,
blankets
though.
instead. That's great.
You should have made a few for the fair. Sold a few.
Yeah, we need to make some D&D
I
blankets.
would really
That
like
go
to do that.
crazy.
You know what? Back to the Future thing. I would eventually like to do that.
Like that's a hobby you would like to get
Yeah.
into.
When it starts to get cold outside, I will sit there and I could make blankets back.
You need to
back
get like
back.
a like when you guys get your house, you need to have like your own like little room.
Oh,
for
we've talked
making
about
stuff
it.
like
we
that.
we want like a gaming room,
And then like
kind
a
of like those his and hers. Have you seen them?
activity room.
Yes, it's like one
I
side.
want a craft room. I'm
Yeah,
big.
craft
I'm
room.
big into.
Dude, yeah, well, we're gonna have to have. We'll probably have 2 studios by then.
Yeah.
After we get a house, because why not?
Or we'll just have like
both.
a place bought where we both go.
Yeah,
for
that
a
would be-
studio.
that'd be
That's
some,
like
some
that's the
like, stuff.
ultimate.
That'd be
Yeah.
the ultimate. Yeah.
That's like
Get us a very small, like shack.
yeah, literally.
Fill it with studio equipment.
Yeah, bro, that would be perfect. And like we could both be like, yo, head to the freaking studio today.
I wouldn't want to leave.
I wouldn't either. I might just throw a bed in there for real.
It'd be decked out.
Friday night, we just freaking crash at the stew.
Yeah. Weekends
It's
are
late night in the stew.
Dude, I'd love that.
That would be gas.
Pull a Kanye.
Yes.
Oh my gosh!
Where you had that.
I just
little-
read that like not even that long ago.
Really?
What?
That he paid $1 million
Oh,
a
yeah.
day to
Dude,
stay
that was
there.
insane.
Wait, what?
What was it? The Mercedes?
Mercedes-Benz Arena.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he lived there while he was making his album, right?
Yeah, and he paid like $1 million a day.
A,
A
day?
day?
To stay there? And how long did he stay there? Like months.
Probably
3 or
I think it was a
4.
couple
I don't know. I
months.
could just be making that up. That's what I thought.
Holy
Anyways,
shit.
That is wild.
But he has millions to just
Ton
throw
of it.
away
Yeah,
like that.
That's alright then.
disposable income.
All right, next topic. Fun date ideas.
Okay.
Because we've both been together for a pretty long time.
I've had a few that I've been cooking up here recently. I have one that I was
Oh, dude,
getting ready to go use here actually soon.
I got one in my notes. I thought I had it somewhere.
Look at them getting crafty.
Hold up. Let me see.
Yeah, you guys.
I wanted
think,
to say
you guys
really
think
quick,
we don't think about you guys.
We are homebodies like at heart.
Bad.
So I really enjoy
We
one
said
thing.
that last episode.
One thing that I really like
I'd rather
doing
stay at home
is
and
like
watch a movie.
themed nights, movie nights. That's such like
Yeah.
a
That's a
good staple. But we've done like themed. So like
Lego night.
last year, you guys are gonna be like, what? I had never like watched through and through the actual movie of Beetlejuice
Oh God.
until last year.
You didn't.
I don't
I've
even
never
know
seen
who Beetlejuice is. Yeah.
Now I act like that because I've seen it and I've
Yeah,
watched
yeah.
it so many times since. But anyways, so we had, I think we got like Chinese because they eat that in the movie. Yeah. We got noodles and like stuff like that.
Oh, so like stuff to
Oh, I-
match what's in the
Yes.
movie. That's
And then
heat.
I think we got like we made some kind of like green drink concoction, and then we had we literally got like a Hershey's chocolate cake, got gummy worms, and Oreos.
And like stuff.
and like
it in
decked
stuff.
it out,
That's
made a
so
dirt
cool.
cake. It was really
That
fun.
is
That's
honestly
actually
such a
cool.
good idea.
That's
Yeah.
actually a really
We'll
cool,
have to
do that.
really cool idea.
That is theming, like she said. You guys got to do it at least once.
Yeah.
And you know what? If you get tired, you're already there.
Yeah, you're already
You're
in
good.
bed.
You don't have to call it a night and then drive home.
I feel like we've done that more than once.
What, themed?
We've done like watch Charlie and Chocolate Factory and go get like candy bars and like
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
sweets and stuff.
One time
Wear a top hat.
we watched a
Yeah.
Rhett and Link video one time where they tried
Oh
every
my.
single flavor of like flaming hot, every brand just flaming hot all. So we got inspired. I think it was like almost midnight.
Yeah.
Ran to UDF, got every flavor that we could,
Of
and then
Flamin'
came
Hot.
home and watched it.
And
I have a
tried 'em
video
with
of
them.
us.
And that's
We're
like
like
a 30-minute
drooling.
drive.
Everyone, like our
It's
mouths are
27 minutes.
blood red. That was fun. Though. I mean, it was fun.
You tried them with them as they were trying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was probably
It was
sick.
so cool.
That's cool.
And they rate off rip like out of 100,
Really?
which
Like-
is crazy to me because I can't even process a thought that quick. I don't think.
After you put the spicy ass shit in your mouth.
Yeah, you're like 63.
Dude, after
Flavor it's
you
mid.
try two of those, it's like
Taste buds are gone.
I can't taste it. Any
Yeah.
of these. Like
Yeah.
it just hurts.
It's just hot.
Yeah.
That's how I feel when I eat like the sour Skittles. I feel like I'm literally burning my taste
Dude,
buds off.
Skittles, dude.
Really?
Yeah, I forgot about
Skittles,
that.
Or like
Skittles
the-
or Starburst. I hate
Or
them
like the
both.
sour worms. Those make me
I
feel like
love
I'm burning
those.
my taste buds off too.
Yeah.
I feel like so one date idea that is always like one of my favorites is getting some flowers. Obviously, gotta surprise the old lady
Oh,
with
yeah.
some flowers, and then going to get some ice cream because we have a Jeep, so Jeep ride's always nice.
Yeah.
Going to get some ice cream in the Jeep, and then going out to like my dad's property because he has a huge field out there, and there's like hardly no light pollution.
Mm-hmm.
And going out there and like stargazing, maybe
Aw.
putting a movie on for a little bit, or just hanging out, eating our ice cream.
Yeah, one of
and
my
nature's
favorite dates
sweet.
that we've ever been on was on. It was like one of our first
Nature's
dates that we had ever been on. We went horseback riding and it was like so much fun. We took his horses and like we went like trail riding
That
through
sounds fun.
like
We rode for like
Yeah,
4 or 5
we,
hours.
Yeah, we rode for like hours.
I
and
bet
it
your
was-
guys' butt was sore.
Oh,
Yeah.
bad.
Bad.
The next
you're
day,
like the whole time you're like this.
yeah.
So it's like, especially when I speed
Yeah.
up, it's like,
All right, dude.
oh, someone's gonna.
Clip
Yeah,
the
bad.
fuck out of that. All right, dude.
I saw that instantly.
It's like,
Well,
sweating and shit.
Oh,
It's alright.
but yeah, horseback riding for
It was- yeah, it
the
was
trails
fun.
down in his dad's property was like really fun.
so I want to kind of switch on to another quick topic here.
Yeah.
Biggest icks. What are your biggest
Oh
icks?
my god, I have one off rip right now.
Okay, let's hear it.
Listen, something
That was quick.
I know.
She's been-
No, it is not
she's
even
been
like
waiting.
behavior. No,
She
it's not
didn't
even
get this off her
behavior.
chest.
It like things. No, nothing that. Burps. Period. That's
You don't like
it.
burps?
No.
Burp?
Huh?
Burp a lot?
Sometimes. Those? Is it
So,
those or
no,
like the
sometimes-
ones that are loud?
No,
Like
honestly,
after
it's
we
any
eat
of them.
or
Sometimes
something.
he'll be talking to me and it's like watching an episode of Rick and Morty. I'm like,
I'm like, baby.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god.
But it's like it can be funny, but there is something that
Sometimes where
happens
it's just like,
so visually in my head that like
She thinks
is
of the food.
I know. I think about your stomach acid, just like in an air bubble, just like flying its way up here, and like
Hitting
you
you
know
in the
the
face.
burps where you can like hear them kind of like
That's
produce.
hilarious.
Yeah,
and
that's
then
awful.
I think about that, and I'm like, it's
It's a
repulsive,
burp.
I've got a good one.
but
for
it's
this
yours, and you'll do it.
Okay, go
face.
His isn't burps. His is hawking loogies. This man
Oh,
hawks
damn.
more loogies.
I've been on that this week because I
Nah.
haven't felt good, but
no, I have more mucus than anyone you've ever met, bro.
constantly,
Like,
constantly hawking loogies.
it's just got me.
you know, bro. I've spit like 40 times
Dude,
before
oh,
we started
yeah.
the podcast.
And he's
Always.
gotten so many of our friends down horrendous. He'll spit in water bottles and just leave it sit. He'll put the cap back on it and put it back. So
No shot.
every single one of our friends that comes over to our house has grabbed one of those water bottles and taken a big old swig, including myself.
You'll get them.
Dude, I
A
have
little
I
hand
have
vibes.
another one, and I don't really know. Maybe you can like edit this out if you don't want it. And I'm not even gonna straight up say it. The yellow Gatorade, and you know what I'm talking
Oh, yeah,
about
yeah, yeah.
in the bottles.
Those are hilarious.
One time I literally had to ask him, like, is this Gatorade or is it?
Damn, that was been a rough
Unknown.
beat, bro. rough day that day.
No,
Shit.
now in his defense, sometimes it's not even full. Like it could be this, right?
That much.
And it's just like it is what it is. It's in a situation we can't just go up the stairs.
I know one thing that I
you
do
couldn't just do that.
that icks you is like every time you yawn, bro. For
Dude,
some reason,
oh
if someone
my
yawns in
God.
front of me, I'm just like,
Instantly.
I have to stick my
Oh,
finger in
yeah.
their mouth, bro. It's so funny.
Yeah, that's mine. With
I
the-
gotta hit the
That's
tongue.
me with the butthole.
Really?
She's always.
It's our duty. As
If you walk up the
girlfriends.
stairs, bro, you're like covering up. You're like,
I hate it. Or what's another one? I'm trying to think of something that.
I know.
Now I'm not trying to sound like we're grilling you guys. I want to hear yours.
No. If you can't think of one for me, I've got one.
I got.
All right, let's hear it.
One thing. This is like tiny, but it does. Now it bothers herself that she does this, but like whenever she's sleeping at night, bro, if you wake up at any time during the night, this is all you're gonna hear. I'm like, yo, what you munching on over there? A brownie. Is it good? Yeah, it's pretty good. All right.
Wait, I'm
funny.
a little confused there because
So
is she asleep
Yes.
dreaming that she's eating a brownie?
No,
Completely
I'm not,
asleep.
I'm not asleep dreaming that I'm eating. I genuinely I like smack my lips when I'm asleep. So
No,
if
she's
people grind their
passed
teeth-
out though.
No, I don't like.
I grind my
I
teeth.
just
Yeah.
he does. He grinds his teeth fast, but I literally just sit there all night long. I got so bad when I was so little
That's
that
insane.
my mom and I sleep talk. So if somebody's like, "Hey, what you doing?" I'll be like, "Nothing. I'm good." Like.
Yeah, it's funny. I have
Dang.
whole conversations.
Wow.
Me too. I have videos.
I also sleepwalk. Like my dad I still don't know how this man has convinced me. He used to be able to I would fall asleep on the couch in our living room downstairs, and I would wake up in my bed upstairs, and I'd be like, "How did I get here?" And he'd be like, "You walked," and I'd be like, "No, I didn't." I'd be like,
No
"I
way.
fell asleep on the couch and
That
woke
would
up in my
freak me
bed."
out. I would want to go home.
I was home.
I
That was
know.
I
the
want to
problem.
go home.
That was the problem.
That's funny.
I just want to go home.
But yeah.
Also,
You got some?
What?
Oh, you have any?
Yeah.
Let me hear Nick.
She'll sometimes when you call me and I'm at work and you're just like, "Hey,"
What are you doing?
and I'm like, "What's up?" Like doing something, and you're just like,
sweet.
"What's up?"
Like I just want to talk.
I'm at
just
work.
checking in.
I do the same thing every day.
He does
Um,
the same thing to me every single
work-
time I'm at
uh,
work.
Yeah, I'm working. Yep. I'm at work.
No, I see where I see where she's coming from because I do it to her all the time. I'm
He
like,
does it to me every day.
I think subconsciously I just like to I don't know, make her remind herself to think of me. So I'm like, let me just talk to you in the middle of the day.
It's not
Yeah.
that I'm not thinking about you. I genuinely have. I'm a server, so
Yeah.
I could be triple sat and my section's completely full and I've got a party of 15 on the patio outside and this man calls me while I'm trying to fill up drinks, and if I don't answer the first time he just keeps calling until I answer him.
See, I won't do that. I'll text him. And be like, "Hey, answer." Real quick. I normally do have at least one thing to say.
Okay.
Like there's one thing I'm calling to tell him, but I
just
want the
wanna talk.
conversation to continue.
Yeah.
How are you? How's your day? What's happened
Yeah.
thus far? 3 hours.
Well, we
6
didn't
years?
get to talk. We didn't get to excuse ours, so
Yeah.
Well,
just
whatever.
have to do
That's a
it.
nice
I have
thing.
another
Call
one
it a Nick.
I have another
It's
one that I
amazing.
know bothers him that I just don't think he thought of. I am so bad about leaving my shoes. I'll take my shoes off
Oh
and
yeah,
I just,
bro.
I
Yeah.
just leave them. I don't.
and
That kills me, bro.
I knew. I was like,
I'll go to
"Keep
sit down on the couch and I'll be like, I'll be walking. Down I go. Because there's just a random high heel in the living room. And I'm like, all right, who put that bomb here? My jaw's now cracked.
I am so bad. I've been like that since I was a little kid. My mom used to yell at me for that all the time when I lived at their house. Like I've always been bad about that. I literally wherever they're coming off is wherever they're
They're
staying.
right there.
Like
See, and I have, since you guys, all of you viewers obviously know, since I have horrible ADHD, people with ADHD for some weird ass reason cannot take their shoes off until they're done for the day. So I
That's
wear
funny.
Is that
shoes.
real?
I do
Yeah.
that.
I wear shoes in my house until
Oh,
I will
yeah.
not take my shoes off until I'm laying down to go to bed.
until I or I'm sitting down on the couch.
Because if I take my
watching
shoes
a
off,
movie.
in my
That's
mind,
my
I'm
house.
like, I'm done for the day.
yeah.
I
I do
will
that.
take my shoes off when I'm done with my post work, whatever I have to do. Like I gotta undo my lunchbox,
Yeah.
and then put stuff
No,
away.
like,
Then I can take them off.
If I'm even around the house and I just know I need to do stuff around the house, I have to get fully dressed and ready, put my shoes on, and then I can start doing stuff. Otherwise, my
I don't-
brain
put my shoes on, but I will put on an outfit.
No,
Like, I get
otherwise
that.
I literally like my brain like can't focus on like what I have to do because I'm like, man, I could just like go sit back down on the couch right now and it would,
Yeah.
like
I ain't gotta take my shoes off to sit down.
yeah.
It does feel better, I think, when you do that. When everything you've like started your day
Yeah.
officially
Mhm.
and then done what you need to do.
That's fire. But kind of a little lighthearted topic here. What are some do's and don'ts of a long relationship? Because for our viewers, how long have you guys been together?
2 years.
2 years, and
Yeah.
like in total, we'll call it
in
a
total,
decade.
in total, next year will be.
And then we've
decade.
been together for 3 years, and then like including the year that we talked, because
Like
I was
4,
wrestling.
mhm.
Yeah, 4 years. So,
So
what are some do's and don'ts from your guys' perspective for a long relationship?
Don't go to bed angry.
Yeah.
That is a big one that we've
That's-
always
yeah.
established, bro. Is like
and
never go to bed mad at each other.
and we established a rule like very early on, like we will never yell at the other person ever. I don't care how mad I get at him. Like I will never like, and we like
We definitely have to yell at each other.
we like
Well, if you feel like but like we got to the point where it's like if you feel like you're at the point of wanting to yell,
Yeah,
then we
sometimes-
just need to walk
yeah.
away
No, that's
from
what-
each
and
other.
that's
Pretty
like-
good about
no,
that
that's-
too. Just being
yeah.
like, all right, we need to fucking chill.
Yeah,
We're about to say some shit we don't mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm about to say something that I'm gonna regret in 20 minutes after I've actually
Just because
thought
I'm
it
pissed
out.
off.
Yeah.
Yep.
And our big thing is like always, I would rather sit down and have an adult conversation with you than like sit there and be like, oh, I'm mad at him.
Yeah.
Like, ugh.
Yeah, like so, like I'll kind of elaborate on that. It's like,
Communication.
communication,
Just talking.
and like, and it's not just communication because you can say communication. You can communicate to someone without telling them how you truly feel.
It's hearing
It's
what they're
right.
saying.
it's honest communication. It's like communication to a 100% honesty, no lying. Like
No.
I don't care how bad you think you're gonna hurt my feelings. I would much rather you tell me the truth than me find out the truth another way because
Yeah.
that's gonna
Yeah.
crush
It
me.
makes
You've
me
always
sure-
said that. That's like your motto.
That yeah, I would rather you give it to me like don't sugarcoat
Give it to me
Yeah.
straight.
Yeah.
Give it to me
I
out.
always feel like that
raw,
with,
raw.
like, Plans and showing up for stuff.
Oh,
If you're not gonna,
I'm
if you're
big
not
on
gonna
that.
come,
Just tell me you're not.
tell me you're not
be
gonna come, and then I won't be waiting the whole night for you to come. I don't care who you are. Any person that has texted me and been like, "Bet I'll be there," and I'm just like, well,
Yeah.
"Heck yeah, they're coming. That's sick."
I'm hyped. That like, dude.
Where
that,
they at?
And then
And they're like,
at 12
you're
o'clock.
getting towards the end of the night, and you're like, "Bro, are you not pulling up?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, we
By the way,
what?
so like, why'd you tell me you were coming?
Yeah,
Or they'll be like, dude, I'm 20 minutes out. Those kill me, bro. I'm 20 minutes out.
dude, we're done."
2.5 hours
Left their
later,
house.
And it's like,
Yeah.
brother, we're going to bed.
we're done. I'm tired, bro. And he's like, what are you? Let's go.
Yeah, we're
Shots.
off, bro.
Nah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
dude, we got a bedtime now. Except for shout out Whitney.
Yeah.
Except
Happy
for last night.
21st.
Birthday party
21st.
last night. Clock track.
Yeah,
So yeah, communication, honest communication.
yeah.
And, like,
that's not-
Don't go to bed angry at each other.
And like with communication is also making sure you're hearing what the other person is telling you, because you guys can be talking to each other all day long and telling the other person like what's wrong.
You're
But
just
if you're
telling
not
them your
actually-
Yeah.
side of the story.
But if
Yeah.
you're not
Yeah.
actually like taking it in and listening and like understanding like their feelings and how it's making them feel, then you're not really doing the whole communication thing.
That's facts.
You're speaking and not listening. That's what
Yeah.
I've got a
speak
good
and
one.
listen.
My mom told me this when me and Ethan were together, like probably I don't know, when we were younger, when like it was not an adult relationship, we were
more
just like
immature,
kids in
yeah.
love, like that kind of thing. She told me like you love all of him or none of him.
Yeah.
So
You
we
can't
can
just
like
love
sit here.
parts of him.
Yeah, we can laugh about like the icks and stuff like that,
Yeah.
but like that just like
That's part
comes
of
to
who
be
I
when
am.
you have a best friend and your partner.
Mhm.
But me and Ethan have been through so many phases, and like we have grown up with each other. We've grown apart. We've grown together, and I
Really
think
watched
that is,
each other grow up. in
Exactly.
general.
I feel like that is like that's so big. That's like right
Yes.
next to communication. Is like you guys either have to figure out how you're gonna grow together, but we're all like young 20-year-olds.
Still.
Like we have so much growing to
Yeah.
do
We're
as
not
our
even
own
close.
people. So you have to like grow together, but give yourselves that space, that respect
Yeah.
I
to
feel
What's that
like
grow
word?
as individuals.
Sonder.
Yeah, that.
You have to realize that everyone else around you in your life also is living their own life, has
Yeah.
their own thoughts,
Yeah.
has their own problems. Like,
Feelings goes through their own day. They think about their own
which is crazy to like really sit down and think
Yeah.
about.
Oh, and like nothing's really light right now.
Yeah.
Like,
No.
if something happens to you, like your car gets shit on or something like that, something
That's like
goes wrong,
detrimental, bro.
that's gonna hurt.
The
Yeah,
pockets
the pockets down
and your
horrendous.
mental back.
And yeah, I don't care what you're making because I know
People that are making
that
six
have very
figures,
good
bro.
jobs right now in my class that can't get a house right now
Yeah.
because we're not gonna settle for like something that we don't want.
Man,
Well, the
a
housing
one
market,
bed
right? I mean,
studio.
nothing's set up
It's
for
gonna
success for us.
It's gonna crash.
No.
It's gotta crash.
Yeah, eventually. But kind of back, like piggybacking off what you were saying is like how we were talking about the icks and like, but like that's kind of like what comes with like your person. Like one thing my dad always told me, and I lived by this, is like, and it's kind of like blunt, but that's just like how my dad is as a person. He's a super blunt person. It's like every female on this planet is crazy. They're all crazy. You just have to find the one that you can tolerate their craziness. So like you can tolerate the stuff that icks you. You can
Yeah,
tolerate
I've been
Yeah.
when she gets a little angry, when
Like
she
in
gets a
our-
little attitude.
Like
Like,
I always say, our crazy match each other.
yeah,
Yeah.
Like my crazy
We're not
matches your crazy.
insane. Like trying to like break each other's windows at night. Like
Mm.
I'm watching you, but like
Yeah.
you know, like we'll go jump off a cliff because we're a little wild.
I mean, and just like, I know we hate funerals, but think about all the things that you talk about at someone's funeral.
Yeah.
It's usually those icks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
You're
things
like,
that
"Do you
bothered
know
you
what
about
you
him.
freaking
Yes.
did this?"
Yeah.
And,
Remember when every time he took a drink, he'd go,
and then everyone's like, "Oh my god."
"Yeah,
that's
this
so funny."
dude." Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what makes a person special. I feel like is the things that you look at them and you go, "Yeah, that's weird."
Like, sure,
that's what makes someone
Sure.
cool, bro.
sometimes I don't want a finger like 4 inches in me,
Yeah,
but
Dude.
when she's gone or I'm gone, I'm gonna miss that.
exactly. Exactly. You're
Like
"Damn."
physically or just like,
No,
I
the
went
mental aspect of it.
Just like
oh, okay.
when I get older, you get old.
He doesn't really like your finger in his butthole.
No, God.
No.
It's just the thought of the like why you're doing it. I feel
Yeah.
like maybe the love behind it.
Yeah, for sure.
There's a bunch
But-
of love.
Speaking of love, this has been a lovely episode.
Yeah.
Good couple episode, and thank you guys for being
Yeah.
on. That's
Yeah, thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thanks for doing our girlfriend's episode.
For sure.
Babe, I love you.
Love you too, Poop.
Because I didn't.
Because she didn't say last freaking.
Love you, Bean.
Because she
Love you
skipped
too.
us out.
Yes,
So
I
yeah,
remember.
real quick, bro. They call each other stink, and we call each other poop.
Yeah, like what are the chances of that?
What are the chances?
Stink.
Bean.
Yeah, and she
No,
calls me
the
Bean.
That's funny. All right, well, we love you guys. Thanks for watching.
And as always,
Stay delirious.
peace.
See ya.